Welcome back to Exposing Human Trafficking. I got real interesting questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a video of it. And I do appreciate all the new people joining the channel and all the likes and the questions. And I'll try my best to answer everything that I know to my best ability. Um, I no longer get into politics, and I'll tell you why. I was a staunch Trump supporter, okay? And on the night that this happened, July 20th, 1989, in Chatsworth, California, um, on Lemner Street at my stepbrother George Bermudez Jr.'s townhouse, where all kinds of world leaders, Hollywood elite, um, entertainers, musicians, recording artists, and so on, all gang raped me in a satanic ritual. Every president from Clinton to Biden were there. Every single last one of them. The only one that was famous at that time was Donald Trump. And believe me, I adored Donald Trump. Donald Trump was a big deal in the 80s. Um, he and Ivana were a power couple. And it was like he was one of my idols. He's from New York. I grew up in New York. He became a millionaire. You know, he was like the American dream. He was everything. And basically, a lot of the presidents did rape me, like Bill Clinton and um, George Bush Jr. Donald Trump came in with Pence. I was crying. I showed them my engagement ring that Brad Pitt had given me the night before. You know, Pence, he pretended to sympathize, right? Like he usually does. He pretends to be on your side, but he's not. And Donald Trump laid on top of me. He didn't penetrate me. And he whispered in my ear and said, "You're from New York. You're tough. You know, be tough. I'm going to get the bad guys." And he left. I thought that maybe Donald Trump was going to go get law enforcement and come back that night and save me. And he didn't. He left. Now, right after Trump became president, there's videos in the channel. There's too many for me to look through. Just binge watch. You're going to find a link to one of the rallies that he had after he became president, and people were chanting about Hillary, lock her up. And he said, "We don't say that anymore. We already won." Donald Trump also chose not to go after Hillary Clinton. With all the things that she's done, I mean, just Benghazi alone should have been enough. Donald Trump knows about all this. He knows my family. He was there. And it's the betrayal. I really thought Trump was going to do something, but he didn't. These guys play good cop, bad cop. They play both sides. Now, all the presidents were there, from Clinton down. Obama, um, Bush, Trump, and Biden. Biden Biden does have a hair sniffing fetish. If Trump wanted to, he could have done something by now. What they told me, and I was most horrified, was there were some Chinese men there. And they said that when Trump came, there was going to be a civil war, and that the Chinese would take over America. We saw what happened on the 6th. The momentum wasn't strong enough, though. And Biden remains as president. But that was the plan. I know a lot of you guys might be pissed off at me, but I can only tell you what I went through that night, what I heard, and what I was told. I want to say July of 2019, I got some really weird calls from some Chinese men. They're still waiting. And if you really want to know what their plans are, go watch The Simpsons. Because those shows were made for them to be able to communicate to other people in this organization, because it's so deep as to what their strategies are. So that's basically the gist of what happened that night. They play both sides. Alex Jones is one of them. Alex Jones is the one who prolapsed my uterus. He was 15 years old. And they were screaming that I was doing child porn now. And I had been raped by about 50 people that night, and my uterus gave out and fell out of me. They put it back in and continued to rape me, and then they cut me inside, and then they raped me some more. And my uterus is a mess. It's lopsided. I'm sorry to have to give this sad information, because I was disappointed too, and I had a lot of hope in Donald Trump. I voted for him. My friends hated him, and they hated me for voting for him. But I just have to tell you what I know. So comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell and share. And look through the other videos. There's just too many. I can't put the names of all the videos. And I can't put the names of all the people in all the videos in the title. There's too many of them. So thank you very much.